Hello, my name is TANJIALIN, and I come from China. Well, I have a lot of interest. Uh, right now, I enjoy working out and playing games and watching movies. Sometimes read books, although. And talking about this personality test, I've done the personality test for 3 times, and each time the results was different. And once I got a peacock, and the second time I got the eagle, and the third time I got the oval. Well, to be honest, I didn't, intentionally make different choices each time. I just followed the feeling I feel at that time. But actually, in the three test result, the distribution of the four animals types was pretty even. Well, the smallest was like 10%, and the largest was 45%. And I think that's how this kind of test should be, because in my opinion, every person is complex, and everyone can show a completely different side in a special situation. Well, when I face some extremely important test, I might be an extremely oval, focusing on the details and focusing on my goals, my target. Well, and be very logical. But when I relaxed and hang out with my friends, I might be pretty pecanque, that's talkative and focusing on the emotion and the communications, and not caring about the goals or current state. Well, so in my opinions, we don't necessarily have to choose one from the four animals or the kind of 16 personality types. Because we're just a human, which means we're pretty complex. We cannot be summed up by four animals, let alone just choose just one. So we are the most complex creation in the nature, I gotta say that. Well, that's also why I don't like to introduce myself because I can't really find the right word to describe my personality. Maybe I can give an object um, of my appearance or about currently the thing I'm doing. But for my personality, I think I just can see how I am. I can just see how I am at this moment. I cannot guarantee how I will be tomorrow, and I might be a different person tomorrow. So, okay, let's talk about the leadership idols. All right. Actually, I don't have like a long-term idol that I follow and admire for for what they're doing, for their even their thing. Um, as I like watching movies, I get to know many characters and stories. Well, a good movie, one that I like, can provide me a character and idol that I can hold up for a while. When I watched the movie Heat before, my idol was the main character. That's the Vincent. That's a he's a policeman. Well, and mm, he was pretty cool and tough. He's a hardworking guy, and he has extremely sharp observation skills. So, I feel like him at that moment, that kind of period. But sometime, no. When I finished another movie, Matrix, I admire the main character, that's Neo. He's a genius programmer, and he got chosen by the feat. Um, it says that he's a one. Yes, when mm, I feel he's a pretty talented guy, and I can feel his temperature